Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here. We get caught up in a world that's crazy and mixed up and moving fast and trying to make money and be famous and all that kind of stuff. But what about creating divine wisdom? What about creating divine peace? And one of the first steps is to have humility. And humility is like taking a little bit of a dropper of food color and putting it into the ocean, when it just dissolves out into it. And it's kind of like not being affected by fame and fortune and all the other things that come our way. It's just being ourselves. Now we know a great salsa singer and a musician, and he's famous in all of Latin America, and that man is just a regular man. He's just a very nice, peaceful, none of it has gone to his head, and very humble. And it's refreshing to see that, because you don't see that all the time. To have patience and be long-suffering, things are going to come our way, there's no doubt about it. We're going to have good things, bad things. I can guarantee you that's life in general. And there are going to be people who are going to hurt us. And patience is about not retaliating and allowing ourselves just to be at peace. But being powerful inside at the same time. It's different than just being, a meek person who's letting somebody walk over you, but at the same time just saying, I'm not going to go and get into that or hurt back, as being powerful within ourselves, but at the same time patient and peaceful. And then there's having great integrity. Letting go of all the vanity and letting go of the pretentiousness and pompousness and boastfulness, and being centered on what is really true within our own heart, which is where God resides, and allowing ourselves to find that great peace, that love, which can do all things. Just said, all things are possible. And with love, everything is possible. But we have to have integrity with our love at the same time. So in order to create wisdom, we have to have these three parts of wisdom: humility, patience, integrity. And allowing ourselves to be content with what we have at all times. And the world is full of craziness right now, and there's wars going on and people starving and all that kind of stuff, but we need to pull away from all that and go inside and do our spiritual practice in order to find great peace. That's not to say to not help people out there. Service to mankind is also part of wisdom, but it's also to go inward and always be peaceful no matter what is going on in the world. And that is one key aspect also. So when we find our great peace, we find our great love, we find the great God within, I am that I am, all this starts to change, and we have that great integrity that people look up to. We have patience, and people will look at us like, wow, look at that person. He or she is amazingly patient with what's going on with this particular problem. And they look at you, wow, humble person. That's not to say that we don't live in the world, and connect with it. We're not, cocooning away from it. We are just living in the world, but not of it. So allow yourself to find that great peace, that great wisdom, and find these three aspects of creating wisdom. I love you.